subscribe, hit that notification button. Don't forget to share this video with your fellow veterans. Good evening, everyone. My name is Dwayne. I got a video over at Kimball, United States Army veteran and retired VA rating specialist. Before I get into the live Q&A, I got a couple of announcements. One, Happy New Year. Hope everybody ended 2024 on a bang. I am super excited for 2025 to see how many veterans this year win their VA compensation claim. So if you're trying to get 100%, 90, 80, 70, 60, or whatever, I hope you achieve your goal. Now, I do have a surprise, but I just cannot let the cat out of the bag. In the next 60 days, I got a huge nugget to share, but I can't share it tonight. I am so sorry. I can't share it tonight. All right. Now, got to give a shout out to our sponsors. AXXESS Medical Solutions in Lafayette, Louisiana. Dr. Freeman, if you need a medical DBQ and Nexus, make sure you reach out to him. Also, if you need a mental health DBQ and Nexus, reach out to Tampa Counseling and Wellness. Tampa Counseling and Wellness in Tampa, Florida. Dr. Carlos Garcia. Both of these individuals are veterans and they have been doing DBQs and Nexus statements for a while. But keep in mind, the DBQs fall under 38 CFR 3.326 subpart B and subpart C if you decide not to go to the exam, because that regulation states the VA employee is supposed to use it without scheduling a CMP exam. So you heard me talk about this in 2023, 2024, and guess what? I'm gonna keep talking about it in 2025 until somebody at the VA says, you know what? They're wasting veterans' time by not using these DBQs. You gotta ask yourself, why do they have them on the website? Okay, so that is not the topic of the night. If I'm freezing up a little bit, somebody let me know. I restarted my computer, but don't worry about it. We're going to get into it. So again, if you need a medical DBQ, reach out to AXXESS Medical, Lafayette, Louisiana, Dr. Freeman. If you need a mental health DBQ, reach out to Tampa Counseling and Wellness, Dr. Carlos Garcia in Tampa, Florida. Okay. And both these individuals are veterans. Also, if you're interested in our monthly membership, we may have some members in here tonight. If you do, send me a shout out, say hello. We do 2 live streams a month with just the members. And if you're a platinum member, you get a one-on-one session with me to answer your questions live, but in private as it pertains to the VA compensation claims process. I am putting these links in the description section. Also, if you just want a private Q&A by Zoom with me or a member of my staff, which are retired VA raters as well, I got the link for you in the comment section. And let me change that because that price is not right. Give me 1 second, people. Okay, I'm delete that comment, but I will put another link in there for you before we get off. If not, make sure you click the link in the description section, okay? Because we have the private Q&A link in our description section of our videos, okay? So you know what? We're going to go ahead and get into it. We're going to go ahead and get into this live stream because this is the first video and live stream of 2025, all right? So we're going to go ahead and get into it because I want to max this hour out. Okay, Ulysses, I'm assuming I'm pronouncing that right. Hello, how you doing, sir? You're coming in from Virginia, okay? Timothy, part 1. Oh, he got questions. He said part 1, part 2. All right, part 1 was granted loss of use of both feet during an HLR informal conference based on arguing two positives, 38 CFR against one negative. It's a good thing. 38 CFR regulation and the reasonable doubt rule was granted SMCL and SMC. Okay. You just said SMCL. I have additional conditions not related to establishing my entitlement and was bumped to SMCM based on my PTSD being rated 100%. My additional 50 ratings are 50% for migraines. Okay. For sleep apnea, glaucoma based on 30 CFR, should my SMC level be at? Timothy, that's a good question. And I can't tell you that. The only people that can tell you that have access to an SMC calculator. As raters, we weren't trained to memorize the criteria for all SMCs. When you start getting up in the N, O, half steps, you need an SMC calculator to make sure you get the correct SMC. Okay. So I don't want to say, based on what you're telling me, even if I try to, write down all the conditions, those percentages, and go into M21-1 and look up the criteria, I couldn't do it on this live stream. It'll take too long. Okay. Again, raters are not trained to memorize all this. There's a lot of criteria as it pertains to the SMC criteria. My SMC training book is this thick. Okay, this thick, and I still have it. Okay, a lot of information, but Timothy, I'm sorry I couldn't give you an answer to your question. It's just too complex, and even if I tried, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be right. That's why the SMC calculator is very important. Okay, all right, first time here learning the lingo. All right, so everyone put a 1 in the comment section and welcome. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. Ulysses. I hope, forgive me if I'm mispronouncing your name, but everybody put a 1 in the comment and welcome the first time live stream attendee. All right. Okay, A night. First, oh man, all as well. Oh, where you coming in from? Mississippi, South Haven. What else down there? South Haven, Olive Branch, Grenada, Jackson. Where you coming from? Hattiesburg, Philadelphia, Mississippi. Where you at? Tupelo, Mississippi. Where you at down there, Mississippi? In Mississippi. All right. Hey, we got VA Housing Education. And this gentleman's name is David. I have a video for that too, Peer Tech. He is the Housing Education SME. If you have any questions about VA home loans, this is your guy. He has a YouTube channel, VA Housing Education. Make sure you go over and subscribe. I was checking out some of the comments earlier, and somebody said, hey, what is the link to that guy that does the VA Housing Education? There is his YouTube channel. Okay. Definitely reach out. What's going on, Dwayne? I got a video for that. Kimball, thank you for all the good information. Likewise, David. David and I, we've been doing live streams together for about 1.5 years now. April of this year, make it a 1-year anniversary where we went live for 12 hours and we went through all of the questions. And I remember the handle of the last question that we answered, Twisted. He was like, hey, I just got on, had some contractors in. And so every time Dave and I go live and he comes on, we always give him crap on that, but we always thank you for the support. And thank you, David, for what you do. Again, VA Housing Education. David, I got a video for that too. Peer Tech. All right, D Israel, Mr. Kimball, I need to sign up for one of those fun consultations. Okay, so what makes them fun? I see you got that. What is that? That Peterbilt with the Detroit, or is that the Freightliner XL back there? All right. Sharon, hello. How we doing? Joe Lindsay. What's going on, Joe? Good evening, everyone. Joe checking in from Virginia. All right. How's the weather up there? You all getting some snow? Sharon from Virginia. Okay, okay. Got a lot of people. Washington State. Woo, I know it's cold up there. Woo. All right. No, just as a fun note, about a week and a half ago, I'm in the Tampa, Florida area. It's like 83 degrees here. I was in my truck and I had to cut the AC on. So everybody up there in Virginia and Washington State, I know it's cold. And it was a cold front came through this morning. I had to cut the heat on a little bit, but I was still in shorts and flip-flops in the house. Okay. All right. Let's keep going here. Joe says, if I was denied for there is a record of treatment in service for lower back condition, but the evidence does not show a chronic disability during service nor after active duty. Okay, so what does that mean, Joe? If you didn't get if you did get a CMP exam, 9 times out of 10, the examiner stated no. If you didn't get a CMP exam, that means the rater that rated your case when they were in kindergarten, their parents didn't give them hugs on the way to the bus stop. Okay, so they were just now they're caught up in their feelings. Maybe their parents gave them hugs over Christmas break, and you can always go back in, Joe, and submit a supplemental claim, and that's on the VA form 20-0995. And what do we need? I know we got Chris B in here somewhere. I thought I saw him from the Lone Star State. New and relevant evidence. Okay? New and relevant evidence. And I now have evidence of chronic disability for a few years. Would I still need a nexus letter to reclaim this? No. If you want to, if you do your own DBQ, then yes, you would need a nexus. But I wouldn't go out and pay for a nexus because it depends. If you got a if you want to go out and pay for a DBQ and a nexus, you can do that. You could get a nexus, but it's going to be new and relevant evidence, and more than likely, they are still going to schedule you for a CMP exam. Wow, we got 207 people in here tonight. Chris, David, let me know how many likes we got. We got to get these likes up, okay, people? A Nice say, I'm ready. All right. Kevin Hickman, I'm ready. We ready? You ready? I'm ready. If you're in the Army, you'll know what I'm about to say is correct. Ready on your right. Ready on your right. I'm sorry. Ready on your right. Ready on your left. Ready in the middle. Fires. Watch your lane. Let's get it. Let's keep going here. Where we go? Okay. Norris Clark, 90% PNT, offer TDIU. Should I take it or keep fighting 100% PNT? Good question, Norris. One thing that I want you to understand, I don't want to spend too much time on this. I have a video on my channel. That's the name. I got a video for that. Kimball, how to win your claim for IU. A lot of veterans do not understand IU. IU is not, I repeat, IU is not a standalone claim. It is a claim for increase for the service-connected conditions that you state prevent you from gainful employment. That's what you got to put on that IU prescribed claim form. Okay? So then look at my video. I can't remember what I named this video. I got over 500 of them. But I'm talking about, I don't want to call it the 5-year rule, but it's like the 5-year examination limit, So what that means is if you're claiming IU due to PTSD and you're 70% for PTSD, the VA is going to order increase exam for that PTSD. If that 70% has been in effect less than 5 years, you go to the exam and the exam shows improvement. Guess what? Proposed to reduce. But if it's been in effect more than 5 years, they need 2 exams to show improvement. Okay. So, Mr. Norris, make sure you watch that video before you drop that claim. Your TDIU, if you keep fighting, it still pertains. So if you go in for an increase in something, okay, and it's been less than 5 years, it's still the same thing. But I have another video called Stuck at 90, stuck at 90%, okay? Check that out before you file that claim for increase to try to get to that 100% PNT. Good evening, everyone. From Birmingham, P. Wright. I'm ready to. All right. Hey, is Ricky Smiley from Birmingham? Was that Montgomery? He from Birmingham? All right. Keith Andrews. You're sounding like my old drill sergeant, Kimball. LOL. We are ready. All right. I never was a drill sergeant, though. All right. Grace Smith, shout out to all the veterans. And I've got a video for that, Kimball. You know it. Let's snitch it. You caught that, Grace. And blessings keep flowing 363 days. Y'all make it happen. Due diligence and put in the work. Let's go. So you remember that. I'm snitching. I'm telling. I'm letting the cat out the bag. I'm snitching. All right, Grace. She said keep snitching. All right, Rashid, DK, what's your thought on VA developing to deny? Horrible. Straight horrible. That should not be happening. But you got to recognize it when VA employees do it. That's the key, Rashid. Do you know when they do it? Even with all competent private medical evidence, DBQs, 2 medical opinions laid to grant service, they still order CMP exam, overriding favorable MO by their own examiner. I have an upcoming video where I'm talking about fraud, waste, and abuse, or abuse, okay? Should be out probably the latter part of next week, okay? But Rashid, I've done videos in the past. So if you go to my website, VA employees rejecting DBQs, I think that's one. Just put in DBQs, rejecting DBQs. There's several videos should come up where I'm talking about this. I think I started talking about this in like May 2023, where I started seeing it, and it's gotten worse. Okay. So that's what I do, people, is educate veterans. And I rated when DBQs were on board at the VA. So I know, and I was trained by the VA, that some of these VA employees can use it. And I've been talking to veterans, and they'll be like, hey, I went to my informal conference and I asked the DRO decision review officer, hey, what makes my DBQ insufficient? And they ramble around because they're not going to tell you the truth, especially if there's nothing wrong with it. Then their go-to punchline is this. And Gray Smith, I know you're going to get a chuckle out of this because I'm definitely snitching on this one. Oh, well, you still need to go to our exam. So what is the purpose of the DBQs to begin with? Why even have them? Okay, it makes no sense. Okay, but then I talk to other veterans. They go to Highlight Review or they submit a DBQ and they be like, hey, Dwayne, they ain't never called me for a CMP exam. They rated it. So how is it that some veterans are getting rated with it and some are not? Tell you what, you go into these VA town halls, you need to be asking these questions, okay? Because if they don't use it, this will prolong your claim and they could deny it for no reason. Well, they'll give you a reason, but it's not the truth. The real reason is they just don't want to use it, okay? Some of them, not all. Joining in from Lead Hill, Arkansas. Okay, Keith Andrews, where is that at? Is that close to Blytheville, Jonesboro, Arkansas? All right. I grew up in Missouri, so a little bit familiar with Arkansas. Grace Smith, let's go. I got now, okay, we got 271 people in here. How many likes do we have? K. Johnson was awarded 100% P&T 2 weeks later. My benefits say regulatory and procedural review. I did not file this. Oh, whoa. Okay, Kyle Johnson, this is what you do. Call the VA tomorrow, 800-827-1000. You got to ask them what's going on. Also, tell them you want to get a disability breakdown letter to include the diagnostic codes and request that they email it to you. If they don't want to email it to you, call back and talk to someone else. Then you go to va.gov, and I can't walk you through it because I haven't been through this a while, but you want to log in, and you want to find something like documents. And the documents, a letter generator. I know in e-benefits, it used to be called letter generator. And you want to make sure you get these letters, whether it be for the commissary, for the tax exemption. Go get your DV tags, depending on which state you're in, ASAP. Go to your local, before I forget, Go to your local installation, get your DOD ID card. If you got a student loan, U.S. Department of Education, I got a video on that. Call them, get their student loan discharge. Go to your county appraisal's office and get your no properties tax. Okay. And then worry about this procedural review. It could be for anything. I don't want to do a hypothetical or get you all worked up. Okay. Good luck with that. A-Night, I purchased your book a few months ago. Very informative. Your signature looks like a doctor. I am no doctor. My family teased me and say, your signature looks horrible. And I'm like, well, okay. Nothing I can do about it, right? But thank you, A-Night, for the support. A lot of people have found value in the book. Now, I have about 29 orders that I can't fill because I'm out of books. I'm waiting on Amazon to send me some books. They are supposed to be in next week. Now, if you order the book, I want you to put this code in. And I'm not going to put it in the comment section. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to put it in the comment section. TDH Tango Delta Hotel 15, and you get a 15% off discount. Okay. I used to use that code when we used to do our weekly educational webinars, but we no longer do those come 2025. We only have the private Q&A session, the membership group, and the YouTube channel. Okay. There's a video out with CivDiv. Okay, tell old CivDiv I say what's up. Talking about the VA and the Secretary of the VA letter signed into law, which I don't think the VA Secretary can do. Now saying that if VA can do the DBQ or contracted, then private DBQs will no longer be allowed. I want to see that. I'm not saying the CivDiv doesn't know what he's talking about. I want to see it because I'm gonna do a video on it, and I'm like Grace Smith said, I'm gonna be snitching. Okay, I'm gonna dissect it. But veterans, this is the time that you all have to stand up. And I did a video that's in my membership group. I haven't done one. I did do one last month where I was talking about the changes, like the diagnostic code criteria changes, proposed changes for the mental condition, the removal of the diagnostic code for tinnitus, and removal of the diagnostic code for sleep apnea. So I did a video last month, and I kind of broke down like, hey, if you haven't got service connected for any of these things, or you're trying to get an increase in the mental, these are things that you need to be doing now, and this is how you do it. So in that video, according to Grace Smith, I am snitching. Yes, I'm giving you the blueprint as a retired Raider. Don't be dragging your knuckles or dragging your feet, because if they implement this stuff in April 2025, it will not be in your favor. Okay, let's keep going. Woo, kind of hyped tonight. Hello, join in for Fernando. I don't even have my glasses. Beach, Florida. Where's that at? That down in 305 West Palm somewhere? So how this work here? Should I be listening to audio? So Chris, let him know. Let him know. I think this is one that Chris B. There it is. Chris B. He let him know. All right. Keith Andrews, have you heard of the new law signed Christmas that states that the VA doesn't have to accept a DBQ? You know what? I need to find that. Somebody give me the link. Give me the link. I'll do the research tonight, and I'll do a video on that. I periodically check the VA's news link on their website. But again, people, think about 38 CFR 3.326 subpart B, subpart C. Are they just going to delete that regulation? Okay, so when we talk about these things, we got to deal in facts as well. Okay, I want that link. I know Chris got it. Chris, I know you got that link. I know you hear me. I know you're probably smiling. Give me that link. Give me that link. All right. Grab your computer and take notes. You'll never know what info may pertain to you. That you got it right. You got it right. Link for VA Housing Loan Guru. Okay, Grace, did you see David? David, if you're still on, put your link in the comment section for Grace. I don't have it on my social media link. I do apologize. I need to put it on there. If you're still here, David, definitely appreciate it, sir. All right, Fig Gymnastics. Happy New Year. Had an HLR and asked the questions you suggested at the start. Joe found DTA errors, waiting on the next step. We'll keep you posted. So, did you ask the Dro what were the DTA errors? I did a video where I was talking about that. Make sure you ask that Dro when they say, "Oh, I found the DTA error." What is the DTA error and how are you going to correct it? And I did a video on when the DTA error, what they're supposed to do when they send it back to the rating activity, which is what? The RBSR. Woo, man, I'm dropping some nuggets tonight. Put a 1 in the comment if you all want more nuggets. Come on, say nuggets, nuggets, nuggets. All right, TG, glad to get invite. Was about to pay for another YouTube to help me file my Gulf War claim process. Can I use your services? Yeah. The only ones that we have now, TG, is the private Q&A session. And I need to get that pulled up because our prices changed this year. And we have the private Q&A session, the book, and the membership group and the YouTube channel. And I tell people, look, a lot of people say, hey, you're running a business, you shoot yourself in the foot when you say this. Make me your last resort. Between the book, these live streams, these videos, I'm giving you all the blueprint. When you see me put up, when you watch a video of mine, I say slide 1, slide 2, I'm giving you from slide 1 to slide 6. I am dropping major nuggets. I'm giving you the blueprint. So make your call with me, the last resort. I love to have you as a client, maybe in a private Q&A in our monthly membership, because we go live twice a month in our monthly membership, the first Saturday of the month and the third Thursday of each month. So the 4th, which is this weekend, I put the link, I'll put it again for our membership, for our gold and platinum. You want to get signed up. In the platinum, you get a one-on-one with me. I think I did 3 of those today. I love doing it because a lot of veterans that has been supporting me for a while, they start asking questions. They're like, hey, I saw your video on this. I saw your video on this. Oh, this worked. Well, I don't quite understand that. And we just have a conversation. Okay. But at the end of the day, you can do this yourself. Okay. So that's why I said, if you want to get in the membership, hey, I love to have you. If you think you kind of like at the 90% and you kind of like, I don't know, sign up for a private Q&A session. Okay. And don't be surprised because sometimes I do go over just a little bit because I want to make sure I get all your questions answered. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. Ray, Happy New Year, sir. Happy New Year to you too. Christopher Cook, Happy New Year. All right. A Vet's Life. All right. Happy New Year's from Puerto Rico. Where you at? Mayo West? You in Mayo West or San Juan? All right. Jeremy Williams. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year, everybody. TG, 100% is what I'm looking for using your service. Happy 2025. Okay. Now, one thing, TG, I don't guarantee 100%. Not saying that you don't qualify, you're not entitled. That's not for me to decide. I don't guarantee it. If anybody out there on YouTube or anywhere else is guarantee you 100%, that's a red flag. Okay. It's too many variables. Okay. Happy New Year to you too. All right. Well, now look at this. Look, like Kevin Hart said, look at this. Look at this here. Y'all know who this is? Happy New Year, and I thank you for all you do. This guy, I know him. We go way back. We met the first day of kindergarten. I'm gonna repeat. This gentleman here, P. Visor, we met the first day of kindergarten. Went to college together. We're both in the same fraternity. What's up, P? All right. T. Molar. My glasses. Let me put on my glasses. Happy New Year. All right. Then they just passed no private. You know what? Somebody, please give me this link of no private DBQs. I need to see that. Now you all got me. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight because I'm going to be like, what were they talking about? I'm trying to scroll through these comments. Somebody help me. I need to, I'm gonna be up late tonight trying to find that. Somebody help me out. Okay. G Gates, Happy New Year. All right, all right. Just dropped a nugget. She took DBQ out of come on, secretary. Somebody help work with me. Somebody help me out. I need a video on this. I gotta do a video on it. What's up, Kate Trotter? Betty Boots. All right. I see you. Happy New Year from DMV. Randy, Happy New Year, Mr. Kimball. Happy New Year to you as well. Today I had my third CMP exam for GERD. It was 5 minutes and she submitted on the spot. I asked if I had questions. I was so shocked. I said no and left. Ooh, that's life. No bueno. No bueno. I think that's no good, right? People, let me tell you something. When they say what your questions are, and I think I did a video on this, AXXESS Life, what you should ask, and I may do a video on just on this. If the examiner, the exam that you show up for, like GERD, if it's 5 minutes and they don't ask you questions off that DBQ and they say, do you have any questions? Yes, I'm going to go over the DBQ. I might do a video on that. Okay. You never want to leave there without doing that. I know you're probably nervous, you're shocked, but people, that's why you need to be watching my videos. Again, if we need to do a private session and, AXXESS Life, go through like the GERD criteria so you understand it. Okay. So I'm not advising you. I'm not telling you what you should or shouldn't do, but going over that DBQ with you so you understand, or you could do it yourself. Look at the diagnostic code criteria, look at the DBQ, and then think about how you're claiming it. Are you claiming it secondary to medication for a service-connected condition? Are you claiming it due to Gulf War? Are you claiming it due to diagnosis in service? Okay, you need to know these things. Do you have medication, continuous treatment, things like that? In AXXESS Life, when you do that, what happens is the level of nervousness that you have, it comes down. So when you go in there, you can sit back and you're like, you know what? I got Dwayne. I got Dwayne. I got a video for that. Kimball. I got David. I got a video for that too. Pia Tech. I got Chris B. I got all of those followers of KMD 89 VA Claims Consulting standing out in the parking lot, looking up at the window, telling you, you got this. Okay. Trust me. Other veterans have told me that, and I hope it works out for you. Okay. Let's keep going. Franny, I'm grateful to hear you use the term compensation rather than disability. Sometimes I go back and forth with that. Some veterans are sensitive to that. So if I do say that, I do apologize. Okay, so again, if you need a mental health DBQ, make sure you reach out to Dr. Carlos Garcia, Tampa Council and Wellness, down here in sunny Tampa, Florida. If you need a medical, that's mental, I'm sorry. I'll get back to, here we go. If you need a medical DBQ, reach out to AXXESS Medical, Dr. Freeman in Lafayette, Louisiana. Okay. If you talk to him, tell him he has to teach me how to wrestle alligators. All right. What do you mean? Okay. We're talking with each other in the comment section. Okay. Logic. Part 1, current rating 90%, denied December 23rd for GERD and sleep apnea and migraines with clear and actionable evidence submitted. The decision letter, they claim that there was no evidence, but they put the evidence in the decision letter under the evidence heading, and that they said they didn't have, spoke to a representative at the San Diego regional office December 31st. He agreed with me and told me to file however. Okay, so logic. How did you claim it? How do you claim those conditions, direct, secondary? Did you have a DBQ and nexus statement, actionable? and also if you had a CMP exam. Okay. So I have a video explaining who denied your claim. And in that video, I'm explaining, was it the CMP examiner or was it the rater? Okay. So it's very important that, excuse me, that you understand that first of all, but then go back and read that rating decision. Okay. You want to make sure you understand that rating decision before you file a high level review. Okay. To see if they'll just drop their video on it. Somebody give me the link. There has to be a link to this no more DBQs, because I was just in the 38 CFR in the M21-1 manual reference, and I didn't see anything about them removing DBQs. Okay. Mike Hart, I made a VA claim on cancer. I was stationed at Beaufield. The VA said they needed info about me being at Camp Lejeune, which I never was stationed, and they gave me 30 days. Yeah, just reply to them and say, you know what? You got it wrong. I never was at Camp Lejeune. Okay. VA employees do make mistakes, people. Happy New Year's, Griff. All right. Oh, let me go back here. So if anybody wants a private Q&A session, I need to update our website. The price is incorrect. I will get the link, or email me at info@kmd89.com. I'll put that email in the comment section. I do apologize. I didn't think about getting that social media link before I logged in. Happy holidays. Stay safe and healthy. Will do, James. My mom said something about a free minute session and that she saw advertised. Is that still available for, say, booking for? I don't know where she saw that link. Maybe, I think it was, we stopped doing those consults, the free 15-minute consults, back in June. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Maybe, yeah, we stopped doing those like October 2023. So we haven't done a consult in a long time. Then we went to educational webinars. Okay. The price for the console is no longer $295. I did receive the email, the message that you sent. I will honor that price for you if you want to sign up. So send me an email at info@kmd89.com and I'll honor that. And if you want to go ahead and get that set up. Oh, I'm sorry, Logic. I missed your part 4. Such egregious mistakes. How can I be sure when I'm on the phone with the DRO that they will rightfully side with my obvious evidence and fix the decision versus sticking up for the coworker? Yes, I have watched your videos on High Level Review, including the interview you did with the former Army officer for 47 minutes. Yes, I plan on recording the call. All right. So, um, it's going to depend on the decision review officer that you get. Some will go ahead and side with the regulation. Okay, so if you meet those regulations, they'll side with it, meaning they side with you and they grant the benefit. Make sure, Logic, that you understand again what you filed that appeal for, what the mistake was made, what 38 CFR that they violate. Okay, you got to get detail. And even then, if you get a DRO that's out to deny you, they'll find a way. They will find a way. Hopefully they don't. Okay. But you can do only what you can do. One, get educated, look at make sure you determine what the error is and the regulation that they violated. And that's what you got to talk about on a high level review. Okay. Grace Smith said, you're welcome. All right. AR, I just heard the law was passed stating DB. Okay, people, y'all got to give me a link. I have a video where it says they said, okay? I need a link. I'm going to be up late looking for this. Secretary is removing DBQs as of today. You know what? Hold on, people. So if they're removing them as of today, I need to go out to the VA's website and we're going to take a look. We're going to take a look. we are going to take a look. DBQs. I would share my screen, but hopefully I can disability benefit questionnaires. Oh, wait a minute. Hold your horses. Hold your horses, people. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen real quick. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm a surgeon when it comes to finding this information. Okay, give me one. Okay. Okay. So this is what I'm sharing with you all. Okay. This is the VA's website with their DBQs. I just looked it up. Okay. So I don't see anything, but I'm going to keep an eye out for this. But this is how quick I found it. Only thing I did was I came to the VA's website, did a search right here, put in DBQs. For those of you that's in my membership group, you know how to do this. You know how to search the M21 disability benefit questionnaires. Come down right here, public DBQs. So they're still here. If you are interested in submitting a disability benefit questionnaire in support of your claim, boom, then you come right here. Okay. So I will say this, people. We will be getting a new VA secretary January 20th. More than likely. New administration. I have not seen a new administration come on board and not input a new VA secretary. Okay. You need to start making noise about this. If this is on the VA's website, leave comments. Talk to your congressperson. Say, hey, wait a minute. What's going on here? Okay, you got to get other people involved that's in the room, that's at the table. And you got to ask yourself, why is he doing this when he's going out the door? That's a question I would have for him, and I'm not getting political, okay? But why? Why now? Why you didn't do it last year? Why are you going to screw the vets over before you walk out the office? Okay? Come on now, don't do that. All right. Oh, there we go. M. Conley coming in from Virginia. Okay. How to expedite my VA claim? Whoo, good question. There's several ways, and I can't cover them all up tonight. One of the things I did when I rated, I went and got my own DBQs. I was like, and it wasn't so much to expedite my claim. I knew that once it reached VA, there was no other evidence that they needed to rate the case. And I didn't trust the CMP examiners at the VA Medical Center, and I didn't trust the VA third-party examiners. I didn't have a reason not to trust the VA third-party examiners because when I was rating at the VA, I was rating way back before there was anything called DBQs. Okay, that's how long ago I was rating. And then a few years into it, DBQs came on board. And I made up my mind at that point. I was like, you know what? The VA CMP doctors do not treat me. The VA third-party examiners do not treat me. Now, I will say this about a lot of the third-party CMP examiners in the beginning. They were granting everything. I was like, whoa, how much longer is this going to continue? By the time I retired, you start seeing that decline. When they first came on board, they were like, yep, they were most Ricky Tick with it. Approve. And now it's not like that. Okay. Don't know why. Jeremy Williams, is it common to be in step 5 rating in the VA claim process? I submitted for MDD increase and CMP exam was over 40 minutes and she uploaded my DBQ before the end of the day. Okay. So people, these different steps, VA employees have no control over that. They're not sitting at a computer saying, oh, you're at step 3, you're at step 4. The way it works is they're doing stuff behind the scenes. and let's just call it algorithm, okay? And whatever they do is going to determine what you see on the front end. They're not back there saying, hey, we're going to move this vet from step 1 to step 2 to step 3. It's certain actions that the system will see that they take and will tell you, okay, it's moving from step 1 to step 2, step 3. Okay. All right. Veterans need to contact their senators to repeal. Oh, yes, you are correct. DK applied for VA disability for sleep apnea 3 times and have been denied. Found out I have allergic rhinitis, was awarded 30%, get VSO, got a VSO, and he applied sleep apnea. There it is. Secondary to allergic rhinitis. Yep. Cal Johnson from Cali. Going back to Cali. Cali. I'm going back to Cali. I don't think so. All right. Griff, hey, thanks for the donation. Definitely appreciate that. I got a video for that, Kimball. You know it. Appreciate you, Dwayne. All you do. Happy New Year to you and the fam, brother. Hey, I appreciate it. Good looking out. Thanks for that support. I'm getting a website built for my nonprofit, my grandmother's name. We're going to be doing scholarships, so I'll be sharing that with you as well. So if you donate here, you donate there. My goal is I'm going to be applying for some grants. And in those grants, what I want to do is pick maybe 5 or 10 college seniors that are going off to college. And I want to give each and every one of them a $5,000 gift basket. In that gift basket, I want to have like a laptop, maybe some gift cards for some toiletry items, clothing, stuff like that, something to give them a head start. Because when I went to college, undergrad, I had to pay my own way through school. I showed up, I had a book bag, and for those of you in the Army, you know this. Those laundry baskets, those nice little drawstring laundry baskets that the Army used to give you. I had my grandmother wash my clothes, and I had to put the clothes I had in there. And plus, I think I had like another bag, but that's all I had. And so going to school and not feeling comfortable on campus, I didn't have a lot of clothes and stuff like that. You don't really feel confident. Your mind is not on your studies and stuff like that. So I created the nonprofit, and we were doing some other things early on, but now we want to give children scholarships or a gift basket so they can have certain things when they step on campus, feel proud, feel confident, feel like they belong there, because I know what that feels like. I know what it feels like not feeling like you belong there, okay, and just barely making it, and having to drop your meal plan from a full meal plan down to part-time or 3/4 time. It's not fun at all, okay? So thank you for that donation, but that's what we're doing. Well, I'm working with another vet to get the website up so you can make donations there. All right. Greetings. All right. Husband is rated SMCK and SMCS, and his permanent total for PTSD. Can he still apply for aid and attendance and increase? If you're at SMCK, that means you got a single 100%, or actually housebound and can barely leave the house. If you're 100% permanent total, watch my video on SMCL to see if you meet that criteria. But why would you file for an increase? That would be my question. Okay. All right, Brett, good evening. Got an HLR decision this week, and they said there was a difference of opinion. Now a new claim is open. What should I expect? Also, what does difference of opinion mean? All right. I'm trying to think if I did a video. I think I did some research, but I didn't end up not doing the video on it. So basically, I don't want to go down too far, but the decision review officer didn't agree with the rater. Okay, so they just had basically a difference of opinion. And, I've seen where the DRO granted it and the rater denied it based on the evidence of record. Okay. Why isn't my book on Audible? Just haven't done it. I get so slammed. Juan, it's just between the YouTube videos, the emails. I make sure I get up every morning. I try to respond to people's comments. And so when I published the book back in 2023, man, the book has been out almost 2 years now. June of this year, make it 2 years, and it's still going strong. So for those of you just joining in late, I did put a code in the comment section, TDH15. If you 15 Tango Delta Hotel, get the book. It's on back order. Amazon is telling me they won't be in until January 9th, which means I will not be able to get those shipped out until January 13th. Okay, so please bear with me. I do apologize. I was on the phone with Amazon this time last night on the chat and was dealing with the reps from overseas, and it just got ugly, yeah. So bear with me. I do apologize. All right, let's keep going. Howdy, Wayne and team watching this evening. Please keep doing what you are doing. We'll be in touch. Rita Harrington. Hey, Rita, how you doing? Yep, I did get your email. Just let me know when you're ready. Next week, people, I will be on vacation. Okay, but we'll still be putting up videos. And Rita, we got a live stream, the membership live stream this Saturday at 11 a.m. The link is in the membership. I don't know if my team added the link to the newsletter that went out to the members, but I'm going to get with them first thing in the morning and say, hey, you send out another newsletter to the members with the link. But if you log in, I've already created the Zoom link for Saturday. Hope to see you there. Okay, P. Right, me too. Okay. How do I request my HLR to be held out of a different region off? It's only going to be held out of two, either Seattle or St. Pete. And on the 0996, I have to look at the new one. I know the old one, it had question that asked, do you want your conference to be held at a different regional office? So check that 0996 to see if they still have that question on there. Cleveland, Tennessee. All right. Where Cleveland, Tennessee? Is that close to Dyersburg, Humboldt, Tennessee, Jackson, Tennessee, Cooksville? All right. Happy New Year, Dwayne, from Beaverton, Oregon. Woo! All the way up there. Man, Oregon got beat last night. I saw that game. Wow. They got beat up pretty good. All right. First time live stream as well. All right, Joe, welcome. Hey, Joe, I do my live streams the first Wednesday of every month. I didn't do it yesterday because it was New Year's, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people wouldn't have attended. So I was like, I'm not going to do it. Pushed it to Thursday today. But normally, Joe, is the first Wednesday of every month. I'm thinking about doing a second live stream, which will be the third Wednesday of every month, like every other month. But Joe, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification button. That way you get notified. People, we have 347 people in here tonight. We're starting the new year off to a good start. Let me know how many likes we got. Make sure you hit that like button. Help me out so my videos get to you, because you want these nuggets. Golden nuggets. Where's the regulatory and procedure exam? I'm going to send PNT, and this claim was created after. I don't know, Kyle. And the reason why I don't know, because I don't, what you can do, call 800-827-1000 and ask them to look up the 2507 medical request. This is the easiest way. And ask them, could they tell you why this exam was requested. But before you do that tomorrow, make sure you go to my channel and type in 2507 so you understand what a 2507 medical request is. Huntsville, Alabama. All right. Ooh, Alabama got beat yesterday or the day before yesterday. All right. Happy New Year, frat. All right, LG, go mob. My dad is currently 90% and recently resigned due to his service-connected disabilities. Any advice when pursuing TDIU? Why not go for the 100? if he meets it. Check out my video, Stuck at 90. Okay. Look at that. And that should shed some light for you. All right. Tony, all the way from Jacksonville, Georgia. Okay. I'm just kidding. IB King, Myrtle Beach. I used to go to Bike Week up there, and I used to stay in North Myrtle Beach in Cherry Grove section. All right. How to expedite my VA claim. Like I stated earlier, DBQ. Oh, I did a video. Man, I got so many videos. Go to my channel, type in expedite claim. FDC is no longer a priority, but if you have, and I didn't think about this, whomever asked this question earlier, if you have a hardship, and I got a video on hardship, that's the way you can get it expedited. All right, San Diego. First time from Texas. All right, Randy, all the way from Texas. Okay, you know what? All right, Tony, we got a lot of first timers in here. Okay. But I've been doing this about 3 years now, not longer, and y'all just now coming in. What's up with that? But we welcome you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I got diagnosed with sleep apnea, but it's not service connected. Can I file it as a supplement claim or secondary to feet, which I have service connected for 10%, or do I have to file it as a separate? You can do it secondary. Larry from Arizona. All right. Greetings. First time. Man, we got a lot of, I need help with housing. David Piatek. Okay. David Piatek. VA housing education. Okay. You go to YouTube. You know what? I'm going to go to YouTube right quick. I'm going to get his link. VA housing education. Okay, here we go. So everybody knows what David Piatek website looks like. Not website, but YouTube channel. Okay, this is David. I got a video for that too, Piatek. Okay, so here's his VA housing education. And here's all his videos. Okay. Well, let me click on his website. There was somebody else. I apologize, David. So I thought I subscribed. You got to be kidding. Oh, I'm not signed in. I am subscribed. I'm incognito. Okay. So David, I'm not signed in. So that's why it's saying subscribe, but I'm subscribed. So here's his videos. Okay. Check him out. I'm going to copy this link and I'm going to put it in the comment section because I don't know if he logged off before then. But look at all these videos, people. Look at all these videos. And he's talking about VA home loans. There you go. He's like, hey, it's a lot of snow and my snow blower is down. Can somebody come to Chicago and help me get this snow out of my driveway? All right. No, he's talking about VA house, home loan, VA home loan. So look at all these videos, people. Okay. He's giving you a lot of information as it pertains to the VA claims process. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. Check him out. VA housing education. Make sure you all go and check him out. Let's keep going. Secretary is moving DBQs as of day. Okay. People, come on now. Help me out. I need help. I need to be able to talk somehow. Yep. So private Q&A, people. Thailand. Okay. Do you know what is that guy in Thailand? Richie Mack in Pattaya, Thailand. Zoom to Thailand. Okay, Princess. Happy New Year, KMD. Thank you. Happy New Year, you as well. Thankfully, in December, I received 6% disability for PTSD. Princess, he has to be 50 or 70. There's no 60% for a mental condition. I am still awaiting an increase in my back injury. Do they delay the decision making if you are still undergoing treatment? No. Not at all. Hey, Dave. There we go, Dave. Okay. Yeah, he popped in. No more DBQs. Yeah. Hey, Greg, I'm trying to find out the same thing. Love the 12 hours. Betty Boots. We will not do that 12 hours again. What she's talking about, David and I did 12 hours live, like this live. It was a lot. Our team helped us out big time. There was a lot of planning going on behind the scenes. Yeah, we enjoyed it. And when we were going through it, it was like, man, it was kind of okay. We took some breaks. And then towards the end, that last hour, we was like, man, then we were like done. We were cooked. But yeah, we probably do another one, maybe like 3-4 hours, but not another 12 hour. Not another 12 hour. I'm a first timer from South Carolina. Okay. Welcome. Everybody put a 2 in the comments and let everybody know. Thank them for showing up. Newcomers. Put a 2. All right, we got just a couple more minutes here. We're trying to change TIU to permanent total. What are some dangers? Ooh, just went over those earlier. Okay. Grace said 12 hours crazy. Oh, yes, it was. I talked to David this week. He's super helpful. Yes, Susan, he is. All right. Pan African Travel TV. Thank you. You got a YouTube channel? I think I'm going to have to look that up. Are you all out of Houston? Harris County? Okay. Iowa. Woo, I know it's cold up there. You know what, Susan? I did an interview in DeWitt, Iowa, about 20 miles north of Davenport. And I flew into, I think, somewhere over in the airport over in Illinois side. They had me in a Super 8 hotel. I was like, I know I'm not taking this job. Woo, it was just too cold for me. All right. VA.gov. Is that SAVA.gov? Okay. All right, people. So that's all the comments. I'm going to jump right to my donations. Patricia. Hey, Patricia. Yeah, Patricia. Yeah, we talked today. My first live video. Thank you. It was a pleasure speaking with you today. Thank you, Dwayne, for our one-on-one today. Yep, I feel so much more prepared now. You're great at what you do. I appreciate it. Thank you, Patricia, for allowing me to educate you, and hopefully we'll talk again. Thank you for that donation. Definitely appreciate it. Okay. And everybody, let me know. My team and I, okay, I'm just now seeing this, Chris, 105 likes, 615. So 7:15, and it's 8 o'clock my time. So that was 45 minutes ago. People, I'm only doing this for like an hour. I was doing it at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time last year, and we bumped it back an hour, 7 p.m. Let me know if it works for you. We got a lot of people in here, so I'm assuming that it does. Okay. So I just want to go through some of my donations. Joey, thanks for the support. Definitely appreciate it. What's the best way to get a private doctor to sign a nexus letter for a secondary claim without scaring them off? I heard not to even mention the VA. When the DBQs came out, what I did, I pulled my insurance card out. I was at work. And these DBQs came out, and I was like, man, let me take like 30 minutes and see what's going on. Because they didn't tell us that these DBQs were coming on board. Management didn't say nothing. And I saw an email one day, and I was like, ooh. They didn't give the right person the wrong, they gave me the wrong person the right information. Like Grace Smith say, I'm snitching, I'm telling. But I decided, you know what? I had 4 CMP exams. 2 of them were horrible. I talked about them in some other videos, and I'm just like, you know, I'm done. I'm going to find a doctor. And I've had a couple of doctors that had been treating me for a couple of years. But the other 2, I just went through, put out my insurance card, went online, did the doctor locator, and I called about 15 doctors. And I was like, hey, this is what I need. And so a couple of them were like, yeah, come on in. The other was like, nope, we don't do workman's comp. I'm like, this is not workman's comp. And so I didn't want to go any further. I was like, okay, fine, don't worry about it. But that's what I did. Let me see. Okay, yeah, we already got that. DJ Jackson, hey, thank you. A Knight, thank you for the super sticker. Definitely appreciate it. Tony, super sticker. Hey, thanks for the support. Thank you. Tommy, thank you, Tommy. Definitely appreciate it. Logic, thank you. Your book is in stock on Amazon. Yes. So the book is in stock on Amazon. When you get off Amazon, um, it won't be signed because it comes from Amazon distribution, and you can't use that code. But again, if you want to use the code, you want it signed, I'm not going to be able to ship any out until January 13th. I do apologize. So for a lot of people that ordered the book last year, has been waiting a week and a half. Again, I apologize, but without due, I'll refund the shipping and handling for you, just for the inconvenience. For the people that ordered it, that's ordered like over a week and a half ago, not people that ordered it just yesterday. Okay, get that clarified. All right, thank you, Chef. Fun Fano Junior. Ooh, how you pronounce it? Chef. Just say chef. Okay. I don't want to butcher it any more than what I already have. All right. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna wrap it up for tonight. Man, thank everybody for attending. Man, we had like over 300 people. We're starting out the new year on a definitely a good note. When I go live, if you're not able to attend, we normally post the live event either 24 or 48 hours before. When we do that, go ahead and ask your question. So it'll be the first question that I answer. Okay. We just got another super sticker in. Let's see. All right, real praise. Thank you, KMD89. Thank you. Definitely appreciate that. Okay. Like I was stated, like I was saying, make sure you hit that notification, hit the subscribe button and notification all. So when I post something, you should get notified. Okay, that I'm going live, and then you can click on there, notify me, and you'll get a response from YouTube. Okay, that hey, I'm live. But again, I'm going live the first Wednesday of every month. I had to do Thursday because yesterday was New Year's, and I didn't figure, hey, people were probably hungover or something and wouldn't be able to attend. Okay, we got another super sticker. We got Lil Rock 2517, think 1914, Gold Mine Fret, Blue Fi. Also, did you see those Mizzou Tigers? They beat Iowa. Now they only won by 3 points, but I'll take it. It's a win. Let me know if those Razorbacks were in a bowl game. All right. But thanks again for all the support. All right. Hey, everyone, make sure. Oh, wait a minute. We got another super sticker. Corey Banks, super sticker. Thank you, Corey Banks. Thank you. Again, before I push out, tinnitus, sleep apnea, and the proposed changes for the mental health. Get your claims in now. Get your claims in now. Somebody was saying, a few people were saying that the DBQs are no longer, as of today, no longer good. I'm going to check first thing in the morning to see what's going on. I tried to look through some of I'll try to look through some of the information tomorrow on the website to see what's going on. DJ Jackson, I went blind due to the medication, headaches, 0%, exasperated by medication and developed new condition. Secondary. Okay. Secondary. And people, I try to get through get to all the questions. Thanks. Yeah, I have issues with the ears, make it hard to live in places that are loud, i.e. traffic, machine noises, etc. Thanks again. You're welcome. And if I normally cut it off a little bit early, right? Like about 5 minutes till, and I make sure everybody that shows me love by donating and even show me love by just attending, but those that donate, I want to make sure I get those questions answered and give them a thank you before I log off. Okay. But again, make sure you subscribe. Okay, we're getting people. All right, people I gotta log off. Hey, Dwight, I'm pretty sure he meant Dwayne or she. Are you going to cover the VA? No longer said. I'm gonna have to find. I'm gonna have to find that link. So as soon as I get off here, I'm gonna spend some time. I'm gonna call some people that I know that still work at the VA and ask them. I haven't seen anything, but yes, as soon as I see it, I will talk about it. Okay. With that being said, again, Happy New Year. Thanks again for all the donations. I really appreciate it. Again, make sure you get in early because I can't get through all the questions in an hour. Thank you again for all the support. Have a good one. Take care.